Hey guys, it's me, Softly, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this Roblox GFX right here in Blender 3.0. The things we will need in this video are obviously a keyboard, a mouse, Blender, and Roblox Studio. Everything else will be linked in the description. First thing I want to do is going to go to blender.org and click enter. So Blender is actually free, and you should really capitalize on Blender because most other 3D programs are indeed not free. You're at blender.org. You can go straight to blender.org/download and just download. There will be a link in the description if you don't want to do this, you can skip it, but download Blender 3.0. If you already have a Blender on your PC, you will need to delete it, or not delete it, but uninstall it. So I don't have any. So just click download Blender 3.0. What you can also do is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to edit my avatar, and I actually have on this core blocks death speaker thing.
Basically, if you have core blocks on, it'll ruin the texture, so take it off or else this Blender won't work. LMK if you want a tutorial on how to add core blocks or throw packages.
And double click it, and then click next. I accept the terms and license agreement. Next, install. And your screen will go, my screen right here will go blank, but it's okay. Just click yes. And then you will be installing Blender. Downloading, and now we go to Roblox Studio. Open up a new world, and you're going to need these two plugins. You're going to actually need one plugin, which is load character. There's going to be a link in the description for that, and a tutorial on how to download plugins. And it's just load character, which is free. And I just have the load character pro because I was dumb and I bought this version. It is the exact same as load character, the light version, which is the old version. Well, I'm going to do some extra stuff, which is if you want to delete your face, click this little drop down arrow next to your name and go down to head, and then delete your face by pressing backspace or just delete on your keyboard, and that'll get rid of your face. But if you want to add your own face, super happy face is the one I'm going to be using. So copy it, or you just cut it actually, and then delete it, and then go into your head, right click, and then click paste into, and it'll fix that. Click your avatar, your name I mean, or you can double click, right click it, and then export selection. Then what I like to do is I have to create a folder on your desktop and just name it whatever you want. You can name it test because I know you probably will, and then name this character. Oh my gosh, character. Jesus, I cannot spell. So delete the arm, delete the legs, right leg, delete the torso, and it'll leave all of this. Select it and then export the selection, and I'm gonna name it as stuff. Again, there'll be a link in the description for the woman rig, or just all of the rigs in general. Join my Discord server and you will be able to access the rigs, all of the rigs. There's so many rigs, but all of them. So open up the default rig, and it'll open up like this. I'm going to change it to this one right here, and to move, press shift and then the little grave key. But if you have a 60% keyboard like me and you are a true pro gamer, press FN, which is function, shift, and escape, and then you'll be able to move. And once you're able to do that, select your head. I'm gonna not do this. Don't open up the default. open up faceless. This is gonna make it so much easier. Click your head and just click not X. Oh my gosh. Click yes. I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. Click the head and tap X on your keyboard if you have a 60%, or just click delete or backspace. Now you have this beautiful purple thing. Move this little play head thing, right, this at the bottom, and then click this little clock, and then go to shader editor or press S. Select the torso, and now what you have to do is you have to find, I believe it is this one. Click the X and then click open, and then go find your area thing and do this one. If yours does this weird thing where it makes it transparent, do not fret. I have got you, and I'm coming to save the day. What you're gonna do is you can go through all of these to make sure you have the correct one selected, but if you don't, go to your thing and go to Pixlr, or it'll be linked in the description. Then go to the plus image and then find your file. Find your file. And then what you're gonna do is you're going to go to this dropper tool and select this. This is the face area with your skin tone. And since you're missing, just fill it all in here. So the brush, and make the size, and turn down the softness. My bad, horribly my bad. Then I'm going to click this plus layer and then drag it to the back, unclick this lock and drag it to the back, and then go like this. Just cover the whole thing. And click file and then export, and then export as a PNG. And then we're going to name it, we're going to go back into our file, tutorial, and sovtly 3 text, and then I'm going to add an exclamation mark, and then you're done with that. Then go back, click open, and then find your newly opened file, and it is fixed. So what's up with all these text messages? Okay, then now what you can do, since that is now fixed and resolved, click file, click import, and click wavefront.obj. Turn off the visibility. So select all of this and then rotate it, and rotate everything 180 degrees, just like that. And then you can change your visibility for everything back on. And then what you're gonna do, pose it, like, just make your pose. And just do whatever you want. So I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys. I don't think I really explained how to do the posing part good. Basically, I'm just gonna do a rundown. So you have to make sure that in the bottom left of your screen that you are on pose mode, not object mode. And pretty much how you get there is you click on one of these black rings and it should automatically go into pose mode. But if it doesn't automatically go into pose mode, then click on that drop down menu and click on pose. And what you can do is once you click on the rig, you just use the move and rotate tools and you can just rotate. So pretty much that's how you pose your stuff, and really just try and make it as realistic and not stiff as possible. But it's also Roblox, so that might kind of be impossible. Once you're done posing, press Shift A on your keyboard and scroll all the way down and click on camera. Nothing will seem like it happened, but it happened. Trust me, a camera is there. go to the right of your screen to about here. You're going to see this old little camera icon. Click on the camera icon and it'll bring you to the view of the camera. And after that, just move how you've been moving before all this time and just reposition the camera to your liking. I like to position my character inside this little box. So then move yourself over to this little camera icon and make sure you are on cycles. Don't choose Eevee, it will not work. And then click denoise and then the second denoise. And then go to this camera printing icon. And then here is when you can change the length and the width of your photo. I like to do 1080 by 1080 because that's high quality and it's a square. Then after I do that, I just reposition the camera a little bit more so it's pretty much to where I like it and it's pretty much finalized. Just copy all of my settings that I'm doing right now. Guys, so when you're done, go to the top of your screen and click on render image. So mine actually only took about a few seconds, I think like 3 seconds to render, and that's mainly just because of my graphics card on my computer. So if you have a lower end PC, it'll obviously not render as fast. So when you're done, click on image and then save image as, and just save your image as just anything really. I just recommend saving it to your folder that you created and just having a name for it.